Hello everybody, how's it going? Carl Screezilla here, and I hope you're all well, and welcome back to the Weekend Warrior League for IndyCar here at Road America. Yes, Road America, a tricky track, a very cool circuit, historic circuit at that. Track I'm not expecting to do too well at, because I'm not doing too well tonight, in all honesty, due to health, but we'll see how we go. So let's go for a lap around Road America. So pit exit can be a little bit perilous here, because it does feed right into the track. Not much room for feeding. First corner, tricky right-hander. Going to be coming in there very fast. Second corner, second gear right-hander again. Get the apex just right. Get back on the power and get nicely through there.
Its last lap time is 1:49.3.
Now down the long back, well, the long mid straight down towards the third corner. Second gear, come in there, get the apex, can run wide here a little bit, not too wide like that, but you can get a good run wide. Under the bridge, second gear, drop down, get the corner right. It's a tricky corner because you're going uphill.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Very easy to lock a brake into that corner. Speaking of locking brakes, this corner here, very easy to lock a brake into the carousel. Long right-hander. Got to get the line just right. Easy to lose a lot of time through that corner, especially if you run wide like that. Into the kink, which is pretty much flat out. Down towards Canada corner, of course, the corner that's closest to Canada. Second gear, right-hander, back on the power. You've got a little bit of runoff on the exit here. Through the tricky left-hander, the S here. Can almost keep it flat out through there into the final corner, dropping down to second gear. Get the apex nicely onto the power. A little bit of runoff up to the straight. The straight here is uphill. Draft is quite useful depending on which way the wind's going as well. It can be quite handy too. So that's a lap of Road America. So we'll see how we do in qualifying and the race. But I'm not expecting to do well tonight, as I say, just because of unfortunately not feeling too well tonight. So we'll see how we do. Okay, folks, so we're in qualifying. Obviously down on pace in practice. I'm just struggling at the moment, unfortunately. Just my neck and back are killing me. So I'll see how I go tonight.
Pit exit's clear, push. Okay, Carl, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Put it into fast fuel mode. Yeah, my neck and back are absolutely killing me today, unfortunately, so not sure how I'm going to go in this race. But I'll try my best. That's all I can do. I mean, this isn't the best car when you have, you know, disability issues, because it's quite a tough car to drive. So not ideal in that respect, but I've got to give it a go, otherwise what's the point? So we'll see how we do. Of course, the actual NTT IndyCar Series is racing at Road America tonight. Should be a good race. A few former F1 drivers in it tonight with K-Mag and Romain Grosjean. Of course, Scotty McLaughlin's over there. But expect to see Patio World Award to go well, I reckon, tonight. The SP McLaren has been absolutely wicked recently. Penske have got a good race car as well. They're running really well on the primary tyres as well, so expect Penske to do well tonight. I think they're really pushing for a victory tonight. A bit more aggressive on that final corner. And 148.8 is not too bad.
That was a 148.9. Carl,
well,
your water temperature looks quite high.
Cock that up. Cocked up that second run. Let's see how we're doing. Ah, the shame. The shame of it all. Okay, we're not the slowest so far. That's a sign. I'll take that. Okay, so P13. Not too bad in all honesty. I mean, I'm off the pace as normal, but that's not too bad. So track temperature's 44, air temperature's 28, so it's pretty warm out there. So we've got 31 laps tonight. It's a relatively long track as well. I think it's about 4 miles long, so a relatively long track. So we're going to be in for a bit of punishment tonight.
The air temp is 28 Celsius. The track temp is 43 Celsius. Follow car number 968 in the right column.
So it looks like most people are starting on the stickier tyre, which is not that surprising.
Okay, Carl, get ready. Let's go. Incident in turn 1. It looks like Pearson.
Papa Apologies if that was me near the left of the road. No, it wasn't you. Whoever dive bombed you.
Dive bomb, clean path, what do you mean?
Ah, classic cheat.
Classic flog, mate.
Did you think you caught yourself that?
No, I said you have a lot in mind.
So it'll take us a little bit of time to get the tyres up to temperature.
There's an incident in turn 8. We think it might be cock.
We're also in a slightly less powerful engine mode as well, just to try and save a little bit of fuel. No point hammering it too quickly too early in this idea, because we need these tyres to get up to temperature. It'll take about 3 laps before they do.
P11.
Managed to avoid a first lap melee as well, so that's good news. So we'll see how this one goes on as we race around here at Road America. And our charging Lockie on our tail now.
Okay, Carl, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Made a bit of a mistake there. Through the carousel.
Right side, clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Come on, man, defend harder. That's a new fastest lap for Foster, 147.2.
Lockie will be in a much faster engine mode, I'd say. And he's also got the faster tyre on at the moment.
Good lap, that's your quickest so far.
Not the most exciting way to race, but my main goal is just to keep it clean and just not crash. That's my general MO. Of course, as soon as I say that, I crash. Well done, Carl.
There's an incident in turn 5.
Got some damage on the front wing as well. Well done, you bloody idiot. Mr. Skurlock of the Welsh Dragon just getting past us. You can follow him on Skurlockin if you want to see what a really good racing driver can do. And as I said last week, expect to see Stuart absolutely bollocksing me around here. This is one of his favourite tracks. The other thing as well is our tyres will be holding up much better than the Reds. So So a few drivers might make some mistakes now. So tyres come more towards the end of their stint. If we hadn't made that stupid mistake, then we probably would have been pretty good, in all honesty. Not great, but we would have been in a position to at least fight a couple of people. But this is why I'm doing this series, is so I can actually get some mileage under my belt as well. Because I do need to get the practice in, because I don't race enough as it is, you know. It's the problem of just not being able to do it too often. So it does make you a little bit
Sector
rusty.
1 is 1.3 off the pace.
Unfortunately. So the more mileage you get, the better you're going to get. Obviously, more practice makes perfect, of course. I just wish I could actually do a little bit more than sort of once a week sort of thing. But as is life with disability, I'm afraid. But the more laps you do, the better you get, effectively. So it is that thing of, you know, continuing on, even if you're having a bad night, just to get that experience under your belt, because it all helps out. And, you know, it's all very well running in, you know, test mode and time trial modes and stuff like that, running on your own. But you don't really know what your pace is until you actually race other people. So it's a really important thing to get that experience under your belt, because otherwise you sort of don't realise how slow, in my case, or fast you are. And also you don't realise what sections you're losing out to other people. You might do fast laps, say, and go, oh yeah, I'm as fast as this person, or I'm as fast as the average lap time, so that's fine. But then you don't always see
off the pace.
where you're fast and where you're slow, or consistency and things like that, where you might be lacking in a bit of consistency and things like that. And the other thing as well is, in a race experience, you can't just stop and reset the car. You're stuck with the car when it is buggered. So when you make a mistake like I did, you've got to live with it for the whole race and just carry it through. Whereas in a time trial or practice mode,
you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
you generally will just reset the car and then go back out there and just ignore it.
Blue flag.
And even getting passed by the leaders is good experience, because again, just getting put down a lap is important to just get used to, because you know, you need to get that experience under your belt.
Right side, clear right.
Because when you're on your own, you don't do that.
Alright, Carl, in this lap, box this lap.
Okay, pit stop time coming up. Proper pit stop time, that is. easily make it to the end from here
The
now.
track temperature is falling. It's now 38 Celsius. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Activate limiter. Box in 450 meters. 2 litres remaining. We think we'll need to stop again. $100 meters. 50 meters. Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Okay, so that's moved up us. That's moved. Can't speak. That's moved us up into P10. If only we didn't have that stupid mistake earlier on. So we're gonna have some fuel in reserve here as well. So I'm just keeping a little bit in reserve. Well, I lost a little bit in reserve, I'd say, but just keeping some reserves there just in case I get caught up by anybody, which is entirely possible because I am as slow as molasses. Yeah, my lower back is killing me at the moment. So really struggling with pace at this
We need
stage.
to push if we're going to hold this position.
This is one of the issues with this series for me, in all honesty, because it is longer racing. So it is good in a way because it does give me that little bit more time in the seat, but it's also bad because, well, longer race is a longer time driving, which means a longer time in pain. If I hadn't made that stupid mistake earlier, I reckon I would have got P7. So, I mean, it's one place, obviously, it's not a big deal, but it's still annoying, you know. It's just one of these things that's just frustrating, but could have been much worse, I guess. Okay. A few more corners left. Annoyed about that silly mistake, but honestly, could have been much worse. Obviously, not on pace completely, and a lot of silly mistakes, like that one.
You cut the track.
Alright, so that is the race done. So yeah, it wasn't too bad in the end. I mean, you know, we did manage to beat a few people. Just consistency, we're only a lap down, which is nice, but yeah, that stupid mistake cost us a lot, so annoyed about that, but oh well, what the heck. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that one. I will catch you guys next time. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.